So we're going to go ahead and move the Aorus out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and look at our GTX 1060 from MSI. Now, I have a feeling the MSI one's going to be pretty easy. A couple of things to note. First off, MSI did have a sticker right there that says if you remove it, warranty's gone. I removed most of it. So yeah, my warranty's gone. But one of the things you want to do, and we'll see how well this shows up, but I'll kind of try to get the idea here. But you want to look at it from the side here, and you can kind of see. Now I'm going to bring this screwdriver here. If you look right there, you can kind of see there's a screw that's coming through, but it's coming to a back plate type thing instead of the heat pipes here. So it's very likely then that all we would need to do on this card is remove these 4 screws initially to pull the heatsink off. But we might have some brackets and stuff on the sides here. So let's just go ahead and get started there. I'm gonna go ahead and take these four guys out, and we're gonna see how easily things pop off. Okay, so I got the 4 screws out. They're all right there to the side. They got the little springs on them. Was this that easy? Answer is yes, very easy. So now you don't want to just yank on it. You probably want to set this baby down. You're going to kind of want to try to gently pull these fan connectors out. And they can be a little sticky, a little bit difficult. That wasn't too bad on that. Try to pull from the actual plastic connector part if you can. But if not, then try to really get a hold of the wire and the plastic part to try to keep from just yanking the wires out. But once we have it all done, there we go. We have officially pulled out everything and we're good to go. So this is an MSI card, very easy. And will you look at that thermal paste? Wow, guys, overkill just a little bit. All right, we'll clean that up before we go to the install. Let's move on to the next card. All right, so that MSI card was really easy, but do I anticipate the Aorus being that easily? Well, let's take a look at the side and let's find out. So if we look here, kind of can't really see a whole lot, but it looks like you can kind of see right here, looks like our heatsink is going straight through to right to the PCB. And if we look up top, well, there's a screw right there. So it looks like we're not going to be able to just take out the 4 screws and then easily pop this guy off. But we might only have like 6 screws on this one. So we might still luck out and not have too hard of a time. So let's start taking out these screws. And oh, right. I'm also going to grab my little screw pile that I made right here. Keep them close by. And so that to my MSI stuff, so that hopefully I don't get everything mixed up over here, because you never know what kind of thread tolerances and space tolerances various things have. So you don't want to just nilly-willy, interchange parts, and because you can actually affect your thermals and various other things if you're going to put like the stock heat sinks back on. All right, get the rest of these screws off, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, I've got all the screws out, and I didn't want to skip this step. Even though I probably won't show the whole process of it, I at least want you to know. So I've got all the screws out. We can clearly see this back plate shouldn't come off because these little silver spots here are clearly where some screws are screwed in. So that should be coming from the other side of the card, keeping the back plate secure. But unlike the MSI card where the heatsink was almost instantly loose as soon as I got it off, this thing here I can tell is not loose. And sometimes these thermal pads will get extremely sticky. So a lot of times what I will do, because I don't want to just yank on this thing, I may have missed something. I may have to look closer at it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do nice, temporary, gentle, just pulls, and just kind of gradually try. I'll do a little bit of like twisting back and forth, a little bit of rocking, and I'll just do this for a while until I start feeling things pop. I might, come over here and I might just push on these fins a little bit, and oh wow, what do you know? So you see how I just took it patient and slow and gentle. You see, I'm still a little stuck. I want to make sure I'm not just ripping a screw out of here or cracking my PCB, but it's probably just thermal pads that are a little sticky over here too. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing the rest of the way off. Nice and gentle. Once again, like I said, just slow rocking, light twisting, and you'll eventually loosen it. You just have to be patient with it and it'll come out. Get this off and we'll see how it looks after that. Okay, so I want to show this off a little bit again because this is kind of why, you know, why graphics card companies say you take this off, you're going to avoid warranties. You can just see here. So first off, to take a look, you can see on these memory modules, these pieces of thermal pad kind of ripped off. And you can tell I was trying to be as gentle as I could taking this off, but even then it wasn't quite enough to keep some of the thermal pad on these memory chips from ripping off a little bit. So yeah, you know, you can see now. I'm not too worried about that, and I think there's still plenty. There's very small pieces, and there's plenty on the heat sink that when I put it back on, I'm sure everything will be fine. But it may not be fine. Something you got to worry about. A couple other things about this. Now the thermal paste job is fantastic. Let's look at that. You got just a little tiny edge of overlap there from the square, but hardly any. That's like almost a perfect thermal paste job, which is nice. I like it when I see that. So here's the fan connectors and like things with RGB lighting, and take a look at that one. Yep, that's exactly right. Whole connector came off. That's the things that can happen. Like, you know, I was pulling it, and once I started seeing it, the connector is coming loose, I just, you know, went with it because I know I can slide that connector back on pretty easily. But that's the risk you have when you take these things apart. And even then, I might run into a problem.